Not guilty is the verdict for the DC woman who ICE goons tried to frame because she was filming them while they was making an ICE raid, and then they assaulted her for filming them, and then tried to throw her in the slammer, accuse her of felony. Yeah, so she got off, and before she got off for a misdemeanor, they tried to actually indict her on a felony 3 times, in case you forgot. And the DC grand jury was like, no, ma'am, no ham, try again. So then they tried a misdemeanor. And after 3 days and 2 hours of deliberation, the jury was like, no, niet, try again. Yeah. And here's what the kicker is, it was their own evidence. They tried to actually hide the evidence. First of all, the ICE agent who first assaulted her said that she assaulted him. He wasn't present during the testimony, so which was weird. But in any event, the footage from the surveillance showed that actually he assaulted her first. So essentially, they try to hide that evidence, frame her, and here you see the word libtard is the words and framing. It's essentially a lot of people, the MAGAs and X, wanted her prosecuted wrongly just because she was filming them. And then, yeah, so they were doing all of this, wasting all our money. And that is exactly what the defense attorney for the woman, Sydney Laurie Reed, said. She says these ICE goons are wasting judicial resources by bringing this case. And they were bringing this case essentially because Rabbit MAGA on X wanted her prosecuted. And she won. And finally, this is why I always say the courts, the judicial system, the juries are saving the day and have our back, where a lot of systems seems to be failing. Each time they try to do something that's unlawful, that's illegal, when they go to courts, they lose, and they lose repeatedly all the time. I keep telling people this, and they also abide by judicial decisions, because a lot of times people say, because they're not abiding because they know, they hear the stories where Trump is just doing one after the other, and he's hemming and hawing, he's delaying, and he's not doing it, and the parties usually end up having to go to court to force him to do something, but eventually they release the funds, put back the websites, they put stuff back up what they were supposed to do. They give people the bring them back to the country. They do all sorts of things that they did illegally, unlawfully. So there is some accountability. Not the accountability in terms of going to jail, because I know a lot of people want to go to jail later for that, but in terms of making the party who was hurt, who was aggrieved, making them whole. That happens a lot. Now, if you follow me on JJ Legal, I'm in the dockets, and I have YouTube, on social media, lots of evidence, L's, tacos, Trump always checking out posts. For proof, I give you the receipts. You want some more? JJ Legal, each one teach one. Share this video, let other people know. Join